Utah will receive, and the kick by Alex Garut from Paradise, California. He'll drop back to pass. Near side, and he connects with John White, the lone man in the backfield, takes the handoff left side, immediately is hit by two defenders and dribble.
Start on the offense, number 82.
Early. And it sets up a 3rd and 11 for Utah. Hayes back to throw. Looking down the seam, receiver fell, but gathered in at the 40-yard line. That was Kenneth Scott. They had
for an explosive play, something this offense needs.
Pick up a 36 on the play. They swing it right side. They go back to Kenneth Scott, who dances down to Max Malala as the up back. Hayes fakes the handoff, bootlegs, and got rid of it before he was tripped up. Who stand 2-1 on the year. In the shotgun, Hayes flips it free to the left side and turning the edge and gaining a few. 4th and 3. Hayes, the quarterback, backs, fakes, and is dropped behind the line of scrimmage. An accurate quarterback, 72%. Fakes the handoff, rolls out on the run, and this pass complete at midfield.
The most on the team.
Chris Coyle, the man in motion. And
Start offense, number 67.
Leads the Pac-12 among tight ends with a couple of touchdowns. The handoff comes to Cameron Marshall, and the big man bangs across midfield linebackers. Mo Lee and Eric Rowe is back in the lineup after an injury. Missed the BYU game. Quick pass right side, and this is first down at Arizona State. Operating now. Keeping it, man wide open, down the field. Pass complete to Rashad Ross, jukes a man, and gets into the end zone.
And he's a guy they expect him to be a downfield threat. Now, it wasn't
last year against Arizona State. Arizona State won the game 35-14. The handoff is to White going left side.
Back early and is completely dominating up front. Look, the left guard right there.
4 wides now on a 2nd and 10 for the Utes. Handoff going left side is John White, and again he gets to the 2nd level near side. Hayes is back, and he is hit just as he threw the football, and again at 8 pounds, he just pushed him all the way back.
He just plays with such great leverage and power, and you watch his get off. He gets off the ball before.
In the Pac-12. Here's the handoff right side, and getting blocks and breaking it outside is DJ Foster, the freshman from right here. Here, an Arizona record for high school prep players. Handoff left side, and again, Arizona State cluster of 3 lined up here to the near side for Arizona State. Flushed out of the pocket, throwing on the run, and just getting it out of bounds. Arizona State. Kelly back, lobs one toward the far post. It is collected and complete. Rashad Ross.
After further review, the receiver did catch the pass.
Bring a cluster here to the near side. They load up to the left, and they'll take it to the left side. Utah makes a
lot of mismatches interior for the Utes.
Here's the redshirt freshman Eubank. Eubank the handoff. This time it's Cameron Marshall putting his head down, and he pulls it. Snap the hold. The kick it is up. Handoff right side. They go to John White, and White. Here's the handoff to White, and again he is hit.
Edges.
6 minutes left in the first. Toss sweep right side comes to John White. Had it knocked loose, lost, and maybe recovered by Arizona State. The indication is yard plunge, giving Arizona State the lead. Now they come back for more. Kelly sets up, flash out of the pocket and hit from behind. Trevor Ryan 17 now for Arizona State. Handoff right side. DJ Foster just street. See there, a quick burst of speed. And now Arizona State will take it right up the belly with Marion. Looking right, pump fakes, and he is knocked down.
Holding on the defense, number 9.
1st and goal now for Arizona State, leading 14-0. Taylor Kelly back to throw. Throws to the man out of the backfield, Marion Grice, who beats a tackler at the goal line, and he is into the... Garut, the sophomore from Phoenix, on to add the extra point. Utah's going to bring it out. Devontae Christopher is forced along the boundary, and there is a...
Illinois, where they virtually scored.
Number 2, that's
Defensively, they have snuffed the Utes up front. Now here's John White again spinning. Bradford, Pennell, and Sutton up front for Arizona State on a 2nd and 9 deal. There's John White again putting his head down and running. Draw play for the quarterback Hayes, who coughs it up. Ball on the deck. And initially it looked like Utah had recovered. At the 21-yard line. Under center, he'll turn. And the handoff is good for a determined play and a first down and a nice carry.
York, who's a pounder in the tackles, 5'11", 225 pounds.
They keep it off the shoulders of John White. He's carried the load here early, and now Kelvin York comes in, and he's got fresh legs. He's chopped down. On a 3rd and 3, the handoff is York, and right up the middle, he gets a first down and more. Ends of life at him with Kelvin York in the backfield. It's Hayes now back to throw. Right side, and this is a sizable gain. Good for a 1st and 10. Hayes will turn, and the handoff right up the middle is Kelvin York, and he is trying to get to the house, but he is pulled down at the 5. 33-yard pickup now for Utah. And the handoff again goes to York. That time he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd goal for the Utes. John Hayes back to throw. Angles a pass to the far corner of the end zone, and there were hands applied.
Interference on the defense, number 24.
The 2-yard line, Arizona State. Hayes rolls out, has a man open to the right side, and cruising in. Snap, hold is good. Kick held Jonathan Franklin to 45 yards on the ground. Arizona State will receive the kick. And opening to the 30-yard line and across to the 35 for Jamal.
Illegal block below the waist by the return team.
Line. That's where Taylor Kelly will go to work. Kelly will keep it left side. Gets across the 20 to near the 25. Idaho, 26 carries for an average of just under 5 yards a carry. This time he'll hand off to Cameron Martin. Remember. Kelly zips a pass to a man coming out of the backfield. Coming open was Rashawn Ross, who already has a touchdown this evening. He has responded beautifully. He's already caught a touchdown pass. Taylor Kelly back to throw. Beautiful tight spiral and a pass complete to the big tight end, who's going to take it down to about the 6-yard line. In the lineup now is Michael Eubank, the 6'6 quarterback, who carry to the 10. Leans forward to the 5, still turning his leg before he's gang back in motion. Faking the handoff. Kelly extending the play, trying to throw into the end zone, but just tipped to Wester. Will walk over to the left of Kelly and off to Foster. Makes a nice jump cut, but nowhere to go to the left side of the line.
Where the weak spot in the offensive line is. They'd be in for a dogfight the rest of the way.
Okay.
On the offense, on number 68.
Attempt 63 yards, and Utah finally got a touchdown on the board. And nowhere to go this time is John White, California. Back to pass. Flips it right side, has a man open. That is Williams, who's already caught a touchdown. 3rd down situation now. The Utes go to work. First contact made, and then bouncing off of it. Terrific pursuit. They'll have to punt it away this time, Yogi. Jamal Miles is back to take it. Jukes right, moves left, immediately wrapped up at the 30-yard line, and finally wrestled down to the team
for Rashad Ross.
Ross has already caught a touchdown pass tonight. Bryce, the lone man in the backfield now, 2nd and 7. Taylor Kelly back to throw. The youngster from Eagle, Idaho, has a man wide open on the left side. And Taylor Kelly, who did not have a very good spring and really came on in the fall to win this job. Swings a little delay. Screen pass for the Sun Devils. Kelly turns, fakes the handoff, sets up, looking far side. Down there is Ross in a match going airborne, and the pass on the left-hand side of Taylor Kelly. 3rd and 3. Kelly back to throw. Looks right, checks down, wants to roll left. Directing the traffic. He's going to run for the first down, and he'll get it. Miles in motion, comes across to take the hand. Kelly now on 2nd and 11. Snap about knee level, picks it up and fires a bullet to the left side. That ball is complete for first down and more. To Alonzo
to move the chains again.
Well, Kelly has been absolutely sharp. May have 2 wides here to the near side, 1 man in the backfield. Kelly quickly fires it across.
And winning that battle.
3rd and 6 for Kelly. There's a man breaking open to the left side, releasing out of the backfield is Cameron Marshall, and he is in the end zone. Garud on to add the extra point, and that is right down the. Utah now will go back to work, and they've got a lot of work ahead of them. Here's a little flip to Reggie. He's just trying to get his group going. Again, he'll pitch it outside, and John White can't shake. Man coming off the edge, making a big hit.
The edge working against Putasi, the right tackle. Gets such a good get off. He doesn't get touch. A complete whiff by number 73 out there, and then he just
tackle. Selwood will punt and back to get it. Jamal Miles, he'll let it bounce to his own good field position. And they will put it on the ground. And Taylor Kelly and a draw. Kelly back to throw, flips it across the middle. Coming open was DJ Foster. Foster down to the 40-yard line and driven out of bounds. Arizona State starting at their own 31-yard line, now in business. A reverse. And a pickup of a few is Jamal. 2nd and 6 with 1:23 remaining here in the first half. Kelly is flushed out. He's going to run and gets across the line of scrimmage. A gain of 1. Quarter of play, and Arizona State leading 31-7. Kelly is back to throw, looking for the bundle in the end zone, and that one sails out of bounds. The intended 47 yards. This is a 50-yarder for Garud, and this is up. And
especially when things weren't going well, and then he showed winner qualities. I mean, he's a winner. There's no doubt in my mind. He's our guy. He's the guy.
Jordan Wynn, who went down with an injury in the 4th week of the season against Washington, and his first start was against Arizona State. Arizona State 1st and 10, and the game resumes. Taylor Kelly rolls out and eases a pass over to Chris Coyle. The big tight end rumbles across the 50-yard line.
Nice gain.
Kelly hands off right side. Cameron Marshall pounds away. 2nd and 9 for Kelly. Hand off to Cameron Marshall. Backfield. Play clock works down. Kelly receives the snap and flings it here to the near side. 4th and 2 now for Arizona State. Where are they going to go with this one? Quickly a flag.
Offense, number 72.
Kelly's going to pooch kick it. And he wobbles this one down, and it bounces inside the 10 and finally went out of bounds. Looked like just shy of the 5-7. And Utah goes to work. John Hayes fires a bullet left side. Hayes under center. The handoff comes to Kelvin York. York across the line of scrimmage. Hayes straightens and fires that one off the fingertips of Devon.
They just haven't been able to get him the ball very often.
Tom Hackett from Melbourne, Australia will run out and kicks this rugby style. It's taken by Jamal Miles. Working along the 40-yard line. Gets to the boundary and just shy of the 50. Goes to work. Kelly with a handoff. And again, they go right up the middle.
Kelly making the right reads on the handoff.
DJ Foster
did. And boy, he's dynamic. He's going to be a great weapon.
Kelly back to throw. He is flushed, and Kelly is back at his own 48.
72 offense.
Clean up. Too many procedure penalties in this game so far.
Josh Hubner, the senior from Phoenix, Arizona, back to kick, and Charles Henderson will field it.
Interference, number 56 of the kicking team.
Hayes back to throw, fires it near side, a bullet. And Jake here in the 3rd. Ryan Johnson, the offensive coordinator, dials up a running play. That's John White now for Utah. It's being a critical situation now. They got to get something going, and they do. A 1st down and more across the 50-yard line. And the pickup. Hayes turns, nice backside block, throws and intercepted. Intercepted along the near sideline.
Tackle number 73 gets off of the block, pulls up John Hayes. That's why that ball floats up, and Keelan Johnson is able to get
21-0 in the 1st quarter. Taylor Kelly nearly flawless in the 1st half. Fires a pass here to Rashawn Ross, who bounced.
Let him understand that if he catches the ball, he'll feed him the rock.
Good rhythm for Arizona State. Just tripped up with DJ. Kelly again back to throw. looking deep. Scrambled, good protection. 45 spins and is across for the first down. From Eagle, Idaho. Kelly is rushed. Kelly in the grasp, threw it away before Sun Devils. Kelly back to throw, hard rush, got off the pass, and that is nearly intercepted. Dropped down. Well, Utah penalized again. Here's Taylor Kelly back to throw and finds a man slanting over the middle. That's
tailor their offense to John Hayes. John White hasn't extremely been healthy, and just a lot of different things that this team has had to try and get through this season.
Here in the third. Kelly once more. Fakes the handoff, rolls out, tripped up. Good open field tackle. Dedham obviously wears the opposite 8 on the offensive end. Here's Kelly back to throw. Screen pass left side, Jamal Miles. Got a convoy.
They're getting involved.
Kelly fakes the handoff. He's going to sprint roll out. Looks into the end zone, fires a bullet. And that is knocked away. Snap the hold. The kick is up. After the kickoff, fielded by the up back, Devontae Christopher at his own goal line. Gets across 25 to the 30. And spilled.
After losing to Oregon State this weekend.
Jordan Webb scoring on a 4th down plunge from the 5 yards and a touchdown and an interception. Hayes back to throw. Quick pass. This is Williams out of the backfield. Spins off a one tackler and then leans.
And they have to build around the strengths of their football team.
Devontae Christopher and the Wildcat will take the direct snap.
Team.
2nd and 11 and Hayes back in. Play fake. Swings it near side. And this again is Williams who lost the football as he went to the shift out of a full house backfield. Hayes will turn. And the handoff again goes to John White. Ball came free. Arizona State on the football. And Arizona State has recovered a fumble.
Young blitzes off of the right edge. It just chases John White down from behind, and that's not really supposed to.
Fakes the handoff. Rolls, pitches over here to Chris Coyle. Complete pass to California, Centennial High School. Rolls and finds Coyle again for a first down. 9 receivers have caught passes for Arizona State. This is Jamal Miles.
Executing it very well.
110 yards on the ground now for the Sun Devils, Adam, as Kelly rolls and finds a man open downfield. Kelly on a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff and he'll keep it into the.
From a defensive standpoint, and they want to get him on the field and see what he can do. So it's a little one. Lights out tonight.
Kelly is back at quarterback. Hard rush as the ball was planted there in his right hand. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and he pulled it. Wilson steps back, flags on the play, throws a pass out here and
Offside. Defense, number 52.
here's the handoff on a sweep. Reggie Dunn on the right side is able to back forward
Throughout the entire game tonight.
York is in the backfield and he'll get a pass here, but he is clipped down behind the line of scrimmage.
And you have to be really pleased if you're Paul Randolph right now.
Here's the flip outside to York. He's just scrambling to get to it. Already goes to work again. Offside on Arizona State and a free play for Utah as Wilson will keep it across the 30-yard line.
Offside. Defense, number 5.
It's a performance.
3rd and 9 for Utah. Kenneth Scott, the wide receiver, near side, but Wilson won't even be able to look or check for Utah. And drives this one back toward Jamal Miles, who will let it bounce to the 25-yard line. And that's where Arizona State will once again take it at 4.37. That's a weapon. Here's a
Weapon, tough to stop from a defensive standpoint.
Eubank fires out onto the left flank. And it's
that they faced last week against Missouri. Tough game where they learned a lot of lessons and they learned a lot about their football team.
near flawless here in this ball game. Eubank fakes the handoff and the ball is deflected away. Good pursuit. Eubank's on a 3rd and 10. Flushed out. He's going to keep it. Big man, stiff arms, and big collision there on the penalty. Utah holding. And Arizona State will take over at the Utah 45-yard line. Turnovers, penalties. Utah has not been able to get anything going here. Foster in motion. Takes the handoff left side, beats a man on the edge, gets it across the 30-yard line, and there's Foster again. Arizona State. Price in motion. Eubanks fakes the handoff, scoots left side, and he'll gain a couple on the play.
And that's not a characteristic that you're used to seeing from this Utah defense. So I think the speed and the tempo from this offense and the way Kelly get any momentum or create anything in the run game, but the 2 fumbles I think are really going to stick out.
Over Cal. Here's the handoff up the middle, and getting spun around as Cal started a freshman quarterback in the next game against USC. Here's the handoff, and up the middle comes Kelvin York again.
And he, along with the rest of his defensive mates, have been all over the field causing havoc, being fit.
Selwood sends a high, wobbly one down here to the 30-yard line. Filthy nature they brought to this game tonight.
Well, Adam, I know you liked it because they came out aggressive and relentless. I think the culture they're creating around here is so impressive. I mean, they really had to turn the entire thing around from the last few years.
They had a couple of missed field goals and I think some penalties, but overall, you have to be extremely happy with where you're.
47 remaining. Josh Hubner flies this one down near the 12-yard line. Here is the handoff, and it's Kelvin York trying to work a year at Pitt before taking the job here. Said it was a dream job. Hands off.
Days on him. It's not a good old boy system here, and just like he wants the best from his players, you know, his staff has really done a good